Hey guys, I'm back here again, Coffee One Outtake, and we're going to be doing no interruptions, no editing to this video, but this time we're going to be looking at the Alive box set. Look at that cover. That's like a Mylar cover, it looks like, with that reflection there. And check out the back. Isn't that wild? This set is just as amazing as the Dress to Kill set from my last video. And something that's pretty wild about this is this was released less than a month after the Dress to Kill box set. So you got two huge Kiss box sets right around Christmas time. So did you get one? Did you get both? Let me know in the comments below which one you got. And let's go through the contents. This thing is pretty awesome. Look at the spine on this. There's the hype sticker. Tells you all the contents that are inside this box set. I think the very first thing that you see is a picture of Peter's drums kit. The skin that was on the drums there. That's pretty iconic. Check that out. That's what it looked like. They used glue and glitter and put it on there. There was no decals back then, so they pretty much had to do that by hand. And that's pretty awesome. Count how many times I say awesome in this video, just like last time, because this set is mind-blowing. Here is the very first tour book. If you were to go onto eBay and try to buy one of these, it's going to be $1,500 just for the tour book. I remember back in the day, probably, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s, this was going for $500-600 bucks. And I thought, okay, I want them all, but I'll never get one of these. So, and let's take a look through it. The Kiss Experience concert program. Oh yeah. Love it. Space Ace. Rest in peace, man. Biggest influence, as you could tell. You watch my channel, you'll see me playing all kinds of Kiss songs on guitar, and I'm always playing the Ace role. I've seen Kiss over 90 times in concert, and I've seen them back in this day. I had an older brother, and he actually took me to see them. What's funny is later on in life, he started to not like them anymore, but I still loved them. I had the Kiss posters on my wall. My other brother told me that they were satanic, and thanks to him, I ripped that poster off my wall and didn't have it for a long time. Brothers, eh? So just like the other two sets, this has got the book that looks like the master tape reel. And again, I'm not going to go through every page, but it's got a lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of photos that I've never seen before, a lot of advertisements. Check that out. There's all kinds of photos there. Rare photo of Ace with a 2 pickup guitar. Check that out. There's another outtake of that, the rear picture there from Alive. There's a bunch of different magazines. I'm sorry, there's a bunch of different cassette tapes from Alive, from all over the world. Pretty cool. All right, let's move on. Like the last set, we've got a binder in here, a folder in here that's got a whole bunch of goodies in it. Another set of coasters. So you can imagine, they just put out Dress to Kill, and a lot of this stuff is repeated in this box set, although it's not the same photos, it's the same type of item. So you've got coasters that were the pins. On the one side, it's the Alive coaster, but on the other side, they released these pins back in the 70s. You could buy them at your record store. So it's cool to have those. Nice sticker. This one, you've got 3 tickets. 2 of them have been ripped. And one of them is an unused ticket. Let's see what we got. Cobo Hall in May. We've got, I don't know what show this is at. It just says Music Hall. And then the Wildwood Convention Center, which was July 5th, 1975. Here's another iron-on. That's pretty cool. Here is the Atmos version of this album. I'm going to put this in the other disc so I can easily access it when I want to play that on my theater downstairs. We've got some guitar picks, which I don't think these are correct because they're brown. And as far as I know, they were always white. Again, it's got a Peter Criss pick, which I don't understand that. Because Peter Criss did not have a guitar pick back then. But there's the Peter Criss pick with Kiss on the other side. Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons is the only one that doesn't have his first name. It just says Simmons with the $ for the first S. That's the same that he had on the Dress to Kill box set. Okay, it doesn't look like a backstage pass. It just looks like a poster that's done as a sticker. Okay, so here's the music hall. June 21st, there's the poster of playbill for it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here is, what's this one? This is the Wildwood. Yes, the Wildwood show. And that's the playbill for that. And I think this is a bit big. I think that other size is probably closer to the size it would have been. Very cool to have that. I don't know those shows. Here's another one of those odd cassette cutouts. I'm not sure what this is. This is pretty cool. So the back of the Alive album has these 2 fans that are holding this homemade poster for Kiss to see. And this comes with that poster. I just watched a video of Jeffrey Resnick showing him making this poster of his own. So, Jeff, you can get this album, this box set, and you can get that poster. Now, back in the day, if you were part of the Kiss Army, you got a promotional kit. And this was part of the promotional kit that you got. These photos. Nice picture of Peter. Look at that. That is wild. And that's it for this folder. Let's see what else we got in here. Another black folder. Okay, so we got another one of those mobiles. Front cover and rear cover, plus these look like pictures that are in the booklet that you got. This is what the booklet looked like, and these are the pictures that are in the booklet. I'm not going to open this up because I don't want to lose any of its contents, but you get the idea. That's pretty cool. A 3D picture of the cover. Another bumper sticker. And then you get some individual pictures. There's Gene, there's Paul, there's Peter. Saving the best to last, rest in peace, Ace Frehley. And this is pretty wild. This is the only 3 pickup guitar that was a standard back in this day. His Tobacco Burst, he wound up routing a 3rd pickup in that he used for a smoker, but that was the first and only one he used for a long time. Yeah, so this is November of 2025. The other one said October of 2025. So this is not a reproduction of a newspaper that came out in the day. This is just something for this box set, which is pretty cool. Gotham Rock City News. So I can't wait to go through and read the interviews that are on here. Some kind of document. That's pretty cool. Now, let's get on to the goodies that are at the bottom of this box set. First off, you get Kiss Alive, which is disc 1. This is the first time ever that this is released onto one CD. All songs are on there. Usually it was a 2 CD set. Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4 on vinyl. It's all on one CD, which is pretty cool, and the sound does not suffer. It's remastered and it sounds fantastic. I've already listened to this. And we've got a couple of other things here. This is disc 2, which is Davenport, Iowa. And this is the unedited version of some of the songs that were used for Alive. And I can see why they went back in and re-recorded the vocals, because Paul's vocals, they're not that great. And it's really awesome to hear these versions where it's them actually singing and not doctored. So don't be too hard on them. It's not that great, but it's exciting and I really enjoyed it. This one is okay, so this is that poster, Wildwood, New Jersey, 1975. Again, there's some great songs on here. And then here is, this is like bonus live songs, and there's some demos and other footage on here. One of the highlights on here is Strange Ways, and it's sung by Gene Simmons, not Peter Criss. Got to check that out. I've sent a link to this to a few people, but it is quite different. Let's just put it that way. Peter Criss deserves to sing that song. But look at those photos. That's pretty wild. I forgot to show you the album covers on these, so I'll show you those real quick. More outtakes from the Alive album cover shooting. And that's it. That is the Alive box set. It's the best one out of the bunch, in my opinion. Let me know what you think, if you got these or not. And My next video is going to be on the Creatures of the Night box set. So I do hope you, this is one take, this is how it goes. I do hope you check that out. Please leave a like for this video, a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you in the next one. Please leave a comment below, and I will respond to your comments. Take care, guys. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.